scheduling and everything. Let's first talk about Light Up Ocala. That is this weekend, Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. The City of Ocala Rec and Parks Department is urging visitors to use alternative parking options for the Light Up Ocala event. Due to multiple road closures, limited parking availability in the downtown area. Okay, don't get me started on that. We'll just leave that alone. Guests are encouraged to utilize a free shuttle service for the event. Shuttle services will pick guests up at MTI parking lot. That's the Old Forest High School at 1614 Southeast Fort King. They'll drop off guests at the intersection of Osceola and 3rd. This shuttle will run approximately every 20 minutes between 3:45 and 9:30 p.m. The previously advertised shuttle parking lot at the Ocala State Skate Park at 517 Northeast 9th Street, that's no longer going to be available. Handicap and ADA parking will be available at the downtown parking garage located at the corner of Fort King and Osceola. The garage will be restricted to ADA parking and Hilton Garden Inn guests only. And guests will need to show confirmation of their stay at the hotel. So the parking garage will be turned into a handicap and ADA and hotel only parking garage. But the hotel guest, you can't just go up to the parking garage and say, I'm staying at the hotel. You actually have to show proof of stay for that day at the hotel. But, for
just like California.
For the handicap or the ADA people, that's great.
For the what people?
People in wheelchairs or with handicap
disability.
stickers. Disability, ADA, American Disabilities Act, folks. That's really good that they can go right to the parking garage and park close to the matter of fact, people can take advantage of that, and then you're right there on top of the event. Yep. Or you could be like me and just stay at your house and not go anywhere near the square.
That's it.
Actually, I have a wedding I'm doing that day.
Oh, la-di-da.
From 4 to 10:30.
Or thereabouts, unless they pay you more to stay over.
Yes.
I knew that.
But
hey, did you see the new thing on the valet parking?
No, I have not.
They had valet parking, and they put a handwritten note, no stick shifts.
Shut up.
Yep.
Shut up.
You believe it?
Shut your mouth.
This generation, they don't know how to do a stick. So if you come up with a Corvette, a stick shift, nope, sorry, can't do it. Anything, sorry, can't do it. But I got this big Ford truck that, nope, can't do it.
You know what? I'd rather than put that sign up that they can't drive a stick shift.
Then try to?
Than tear my clutch up not knowing how to drive a stick shift.
Or the dents that you had. That wasn't there when I pulled it in here, fella.
So then we could corner the market.
Now, I don't know where this was.
We could corner the market. We could say valet.
Stick shift only.
Stick shift only.
Woo! You know where I learned to, stick shift? It was when my first base was Lemoore, California, when we were coming back from Fallon, Nevada. That's where I learned to drive a stick shift.
You know where I learned to drive a stick shift?
What?
On the dirt roads in Callahan, Florida.
Mm.
And it wasn't a true stick shift. I learned in a Chevrolet C10 pickup truck with a 3-speed on the column. And my dad said, I go, why am I going to learn this? I'm never going to drive a 3-speed. I'm never going to have a car with a 3-speed on the column. My dad goes, if you can drive a 3 on the tree, you can drive anything.
We went to Fallon, Nevada, and everybody was there, and leave and what have you. And one of my fellow sailors drank a lot and gambled a lot.
So he was incapacitated.
No, not incapacitated.
If he drank a lot, he was.
Well, no, not that much.
Of course, this was the 70s when DUIs weren't that big a deal.
Yeah, well, we were in Nevada, and he lost all his money. And on top of that, he didn't have enough money to drive it back to the base, his car. So he says, anybody want to drive back with me? Just pitch in for gas money. Either that or you fly back with the unit. I said, heck yeah, I want to see Nevada. We went the long way through
the desert and everything.
No, Lake Tahoe and all that.
Oh, you went that way.
Yeah,
okay.
Over the top. Well, it was a stick shift. It was a Nova SS with a hearse stick shift.
I had first car was 72 Nova Super Sport with a 4-speed stick shift in it.
Yeah, that was about the same thing. So he purred. He got in there. I sat in the passenger seat, and I just fell asleep. And we're driving. I don't know how many hours it takes to get from there to there. Too many years ago. All of a sudden, I felt the car go brr, 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 shake here back and forth. And he pulled over. Joe, what? You got to drive.
He was falling asleep.
Well, he was saying 2 lines when there was only one. He's just so tired, Yeah. So I said, well, I've never. It doesn't matter. Go. This is how you do it. And I drove it all the way back. And the way I got on base, he had the big sticker on the front of it, and I just pushed the clutch in, and we kind of coasted by it. I saluted the guy, opened again, he just coasted. Oh, shook, and got in. But I got us there.
I wouldn't. Hopefully, he got you through Lake Tahoe, the mountains, and everything before you got.
No, I drove. Let's see. No, I didn't drive that.
Yeah,
You're right.
okay,
Yeah, you got it. Yeah.
Hey, the reason we're talking about cars is because we're talking about the parking situation downtown for Light Up Ocala. They have a shuttle service that will be leaving every 20 minutes from 3:45 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. at the Old Forest High School, MTI, right there on Fort King behind
and there's
South
another
State
one.
Bank. No, the skate park is no longer available.
What happened?
That's just the news, the release that the city gave. The skate park is no longer available. Also, the City of Ocala holiday schedule for Thanksgiving. City of Ocala business offices will be closed Thursday, November 25th, and Friday, November 26th, in observance of Thanksgiving. There'll be no residential collection for sanitation, yard waste, or recycling routes on the 25th, which is Thursday. Residential collection regularly scheduled for Thursday, November 25th, will experience a one-day delay and will be collected Friday, the 26th. Waste Pro recycling cancellation for the City of Ocala, collection for the City of Ocala residents regularly scheduled for Thursday will take place on that Friday. For more information about this or any schedule at the City of Ocala, call 352-351-6697.
And Tom Schmitz will not be here next Thursday.
I will not be. We will be doing national broadcast next Thursday.
But you'll make up for it on Friday.
I will make up for it on Friday. I have family coming in from out of town, and my wife and I will be sharing cooking duties.
You better get that right.
She'll do most of the cooking.
We know that. You didn't have to say that.
She's cooking the turkey.
Oh, good.
I'm doing the mashed potatoes.
Things you can't really burn.
She's doing the ham.
Again.
I'm doing the mashed potatoes.
Again, things you
She's
can't
doing
really
the green beans. I'm doing the mashed potatoes.
That better be damn good mashed potatoes.
She's doing everything. I'm doing the mashed potatoes.
So your relatives that are coming in, they staying Friday or not?
No. My sister will come in from Jacksonville, so it's just
that's not that bad.
Yeah,
Okay.
just a trip down, trip back.
That's an hour and a half one way, right?
But no,
Is it take an hour and a half?
Well, she lives in Callahan, which is north of Jacksonville.
So 2 hours.
It's 2 hours, but it used to be longer than that. But the good folks at the Florida Department of Transportation built that bypass around Stark, and so that makes it so much better now.
Stark.
Yeah, Stark's that town that you used to have to go through and stop at every red light.
I'm trying to
on
remember.
301.
Oh, yeah, that bypass. Oh, yeah, that is.
And now they got the bypass around
Yeah,
it.
and
It's so
you,
much
and you
better.
stay in, it ends on 200 and
Right.
goes right into.
It goes right. It goes off 441, 301. It's a bypass and right back on the 301 from Hampton, just outside of Stark, to almost to Lottie. And then 301 now from Baldwin to Callahan's 4 lanes. So they don't even have a 2-lane road there. So
Yeah,
what
did you say? Lottie?
Lottie.
Lottie.
Yeah, Lottie's north of Stark. It's one of
That's
those speed
I-95.
traps. No.
What's on
Lottie's
I-95?
on 301.
What's I-95 when it kicks in? What's the town right there?
What do you mean when it kicks in?
You go 301, and then you go 200. It goes all.
Baldwin.
No, keep going. Baldwin, you don't go anymore. You go right around Baldwin.
But Joe, there is no 200 up there.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
200's here, Joe. It doesn't.
200.
There's not a 200 up
You
there.
look it up. 200.
I'm not.
I drove it all. I'm going to drive it again.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
No, you didn't. We'll be back after this timeout. You're listening to 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. This is WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Ocala International Airport, this is WOCA AM, W242CA FM, Ocala, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
Jury deliberations in the Kyle Rittenhouse trial continues Wednesday. Protesters demanding conviction are attempting to sway the jury with loudspeakers and boisterous comments. Many law experts say the prosecutors failed to deliver a case the jury can convict on. Journalist David Webb on Fox News says he's seen this mob mentality before.
I saw this in Ferguson. I was there the night the verdict came down outside the police station and the firehouse. And throughout the trial, they did the same thing in St. Louis. They tried to overturn the jury. Good jurors won't go for this. Yeah. Good jurors have the law.
The House will vote Wednesday on a resolution that both censures Republican Representative Paul Gosar of Arizona and strips him of 2 committee assignments. Gosar is facing censure for his posting of a cartoon video on his Twitter and Instagram accounts showing the death of Democrat Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York and attacking President Biden. USA Radio News.
COVID is spiking again, and it's just not clear how to keep your family safe. Fever is the leading symptom of COVID, and the only way to reliably detect it is with an accurate thermometer. Be vigilant and be accurate with the Exergen Temporal Scanner, whose accuracy has been proven in more than 100 clinical studies. Don't rely on non-contact thermometers. They are proven to be inaccurate and will not reliably detect a fever that might mean COVID. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Exergen is changing the way the world takes temperature.
Just in time for Christmas, Mike Lindell has dropped the price of the standard classic MyPillow, regularly $69.98 to $19.98. Now, queen and king size slightly higher, but that price includes a free press and pack bag so you can take your MyPillow with you anywhere. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the radio listener square, use my promo code USA, or call 1-800-951-8175. Support Mike Lindell and American Jobs and give MyPillow for Christmas.
Although the border is wide open to anyone wanting
a cool blooming plant for the holiday season. That's coming up on This Land of Ours.
I love living in a rural community where neighbors help neighbors, even if we don't always agree on sports teams, politics, or the COVID-19 vaccines. We all have our opinions. Getting vaccinated is your choice, and no one can make your mind up for you. Talk to your healthcare provider about your questions to help make a decision that's right for you. GetVaccineAnswers.org has the latest information to help you decide. A message brought to you by the Ad Council.
Great news, Florida farmers. The Florida legislature has passed hemp legislation allowing hemp to be grown. The alternative crop of the future is coming soon to Florida. With more than 25,000 different uses, hemp is the less water, less fertilizer, cover crop you've been waiting for. I'm Agriculture Commissioner Nikki Fried. Learn the facts about growing hemp at freshfromflorida.com today. That's freshfromflorida.com.
Whether you call them Christmas cacti, Thanksgiving cacti, or holiday cacti, the care is the same. The Thanksgiving cactus blooms about 3 to 4 weeks earlier than the Christmas cactus, and it's popular because most people want to get a jump start on their Christmas flowers. The Thanksgiving cactus is timed to flower in November and December, whereas it's December and January for the Christmas cactus. They like and do best in bright natural light, a medium to highlight exposure. Be sure to keep them out of the direct sun and hot windows because their fleshy leaves will burn. Although they don't do well in full sun, they do need bright light to grow, to bloom successfully, and to stay looking good throughout the year. In their natural rainforest habits, they will grow on other plants and rocks, not in the soil. This means their roots need to breathe. You don't